the sport of golf. How's your golf sport? Good.
It's awesome, man. Thanks.
You're a good sport.
Match play.
There's sportsmanship and there's gamesmanship.
Exactly.
Right. Big heated discussion. It was tough, but Mike and I, we hugged during the break.
That's good.
But it is pretty good. I think the consensus between the hosts here is golf can be a sport. That was Mike's final quote. Yes. And I added to that. I said, yes, I agree, but mostly a game. I put a little footnote in that there. So, anyways, we're going to I want to talk about Owen Avrit. I call this my Owen report. Owen has been part of my life since he was 3 or 4. He's now 18 and a freshman in college. He's going to Cal State University, Long Beach as a freshman. He's been on the show many times. He came in to talk about him being recruited to Long Beach. We talked about him playing in the First Tee Open or the Pure Insurance Championship last year. He's been in many times about some of his amazing accomplishments. He's one of the kids that's closest to my heart. He feels like family. I think you all know me. You know how I feel about Owen. So he's 2 weeks ago, he went off to school, Mike.
I know, it's crazy.
So the team, which they have a really solid team, and I know their goal was to become national champions. I know Marco Mera went to that school. But I know the coach's intentions, and if I'm not mistaken, but I have the dad on the phone, I'll talk to him in a minute. He was a relatively new coach to the Long Beach State. Is that right, Darren? Is he new? Relative?
Yes.
Okay. So I know that he came in with the intention, I'm going to make a strong team, and we're going to be national contenders, which made Owen pop right up. He thought this because that's been in Owen's mind. He's going to be a national contender. So they started their season with a 6-round qualifying to see who makes the team, and I believe it's the travel team or just the team because there's a lot of guys out there that are playing on the team from seniors down to freshmen. So they played 6 rounds on 6 different days, and they played Industry Hills, both courses, and they played Virginia Country Club 3 times, and they played what's the other course, Darren, that he played over there?
El Dorado.
Oh, yeah, El Dorado. So they played. And I'm going to just fire off Owen's 6-round individual round scores. Mike, you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
He scored a 71, 71, 66, 71, 68, and 69. Those were his 6 official qualifying scores. I don't know who said it, but one of his coaches said, I don't think he can ever go high. And by the way, that was me. He's got quite a great golf game, and he brought it to the sport of golf here down at the Go Beach, the Long Beach. So this is that's what he posted for his team to see how he qualified or if he qualified to make. Is it the top 5, Darren, that make the team? Is that right?
Yes.
So how do you think he did, Mike?
Yes.
How do you think those 71, 71, 66, 71, 68, and 69, how do you think that finished there, Mike?
I would say first.
Well, Darren knows. He's the father. He's on the line. He was first by 8 shots. He was medalist by 8 shots, was the top qualifier. These are some quality players, obviously. They're some of the best. And this is a freshman coming in and making his point. I knew it. I've known it for a long time. Dad is humbled by it. But I want to also top in this thing. After 3 rounds, they decided to take a break, and they brought the team to an 18-hole par 3 golf course. I don't know that course, but there's 18 par 3s. And the coach thought he'd throw a wrench in it and say, you have to play your worst ball. So worst ball format off the tee. So he took 2 tee shots on every hole. That's 36 tee shots. He had to take the worst tee shot in each hole and play and finish out from there. For example, if it was me, if I hit one 4 feet from the hole and my next one was in a bunker, I had to take the bunker.
Got to take the bunker.
So he did that. And if you think to yourself, what kind of score would you do if you had to take your worst tee shot? So what do you think a good score would be? I mean, you got to play your
18-hole executive, like par 3?
18-hole par 3 golf course, 36 tee shots. You got to take the worst 18 tee shots.
I think he gave her somewhere between 5 to maybe 8 over.
I would think so too. I mean, if you're depending on how some of you could hit a bad tee shot once. Yes. I don't know if there's ponds. I don't know what's out there, but he shot 4 under. So I talked to him out of 36 tee shots. He only missed the green twice. He's only missed 2 greens out of 36 attempts. He missed twice. Obviously, either he made a whole boatload of birdies or he got it up and in. Darren might know more than that. He also won that, Darren. I have by 10. Do you know what he won that by? His whole team?
I don't.
I think he won by 10.
I think he won by 4.
By 4. So somebody was even par.
Next score was even par.
Oh, that's good. Even's great for that.
Wow.
So just could imagine. I said to Mike last night, who does that? And he said, only Owen does that. So I have great news to report about Owen's first 2 weeks of school. He also really likes his roommate. The team must love him, I'm assuming, because they're getting along real well. He's playing the Lakeside Golf Course is right below Universal Studios.
Yeah.
He's running into celebrities, enjoying life, likes his teachers, likes his dorm, all kinds of things. So the Owen Report, I'm pleased to report this kid is starting off with a bang. How does it feel to be the dad of a kid that just started off at school and has accomplished what he has so far?
Well, you can't see the jaw on the ground, but that's where it is. There are few words to describe the pride of what he has accomplished, and it's just beginning for him. And as a parent, you enjoy the ride, enjoy the process, and you're just so proud. It's just a easy way of saying, you just beam pride. That's it.
And I have that same beaming, and he's not my child, although I sure feel like he is at times, and he's in my heart. I can tell you that. You sent me a text last night, Darren, that meant a whole lot. And if you don't mind, I'll read it.
No, please.
He said William, and he gets serious when he writes the word William. So that I knew this was going to be a serious. This is the beginning of everything we've known to become. He said, I can't thank you enough. You are the reason this boy excels to the level that he is. You built this, and it needs to be recognized. And I replied, and I'll reply honestly, I don't think that's true. I said, but it's nice words, Darren. Thank you. The young man was a phenom from the beginning. Mike, we've known him since he's 4 or 5, right? So I said we had a pretty good piece of clay to mold from. I mean, this was a very special person to mold from. So do I have an impact in kind of molding him in the right direction? Probably. But this kid has been just phenomenal ever since, he hit a high wood up to 6 feet and Dwayne'd it. I mean, so, he was at Junior Worlds at third in the world when he was 6. Is that right, Darren?
Yeah.
So he's really been, and he might be one of the few that's played as a sport most of his life, Mike. Most of us play the game.
That makes it a sport.
So, and he's a good sport. But anyways, Darren, it's just pretty impressive, and it's the beginning of a wonderful ride. I bet. How do you think the coach is feeling about him today?
I think he's proud of his recruiting abilities. I think and we knew that just getting the right coach is really important, and he is the right person for Owen. And I couldn't be more excited about what Coach Wilson has in store for him and the way that he goes about his business. He's touted as one of the best for a reason, and he just understands golf. He understands kids, and he understands his job better than most.
That's awesome.
And it's really going to be a fun 4 years.
Well, thank you for taking the time there, proud daddy, and we will come back in a few weeks with an updated Owen report. But I couldn't be more proud as his first coach when he was learning to play the game of golf.
Well, we played a lot of games.
We played a lot of games.
Awful lot of
and he
games.
turned it into a sport.
And he turned it into a sport.
D, say hi to everybody up there
Dave.
for us, Darren.
Good luck
You
today.
got it. Thanks so much, guys.
Bye, man.
See you, man.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Take care.
We'll be right back, guys. It's Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy, brought to you by McGowie Health Group, 805-461-8822, HealthySlowCounty.com. That's McGowie Health Group, 805-461-8822, HealthySlowCounty.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.